First Alert 5 weather with Sam Schreier.
Well, hey there, everyone. Just kind of adjusting what I want to show you. We're going to start off with our temperature map around the region and then start to get a little bit warmer. So highs are going to go into the 80s and 90s, but we get the morning started with 52 in the Springs, 54 in Pueblo, 50s out east, and 57 up to Denver. So we're kind of the same numbers across the region. 80s and 90s are in place from Springs to Pueblo out east, mid-90s, 93, La Junta, 94, close to those two temperatures. But let's get into the extended, because today is the start of a hot Labor Day weekend. Saturday and Sunday, high of 94 on Saturday, high of 93 on or 95 on Sunday, but right near the records for both days. Sunday, we probably beat it. We get a cool front Monday, and we follow it with rain and, yes, snow in Colorado Springs. Now, snow will always favor the north side of town in a situation like this, but it looks like we could bring cold enough air where we get snow through all of town. Not a lot, but at least some snowfall, followed by a warm-up Thursday, but probably freezing on Wednesday morning. Pueblo, we are going to be even hotter, particularly tomorrow and Sunday, right around 100 degrees both day, probably getting to the record on Sunday before a little cooler and windy on Monday, and then we hit rain and, yes, the possibility of snow on Tuesday, but that depends on temperatures. It could snow and not actually stick. That's a very common thing for Pueblo with a freezing morning Wednesday. We're right near temperature of freezing of 32. Canyon City, 90s near triple digits though from Saturday into Sunday. We slam it back to the 50s on Tuesday with rain and, yes, a snow possibility near freezing Wednesday morning. And finally, we go to Woodland Park. We would see freezing temperatures Wednesday morning for sure and snowfall on Tuesday. It is too early for me to give you a snow estimate because our modeling has simply no idea of how much is going to come this early out, but I know that it's going to be cold. This is the low forecast Wednesday morning. This would be bad for the crops.